What's going on? It's your boy Zesty here with the Week 3 Team Builder and Battle for the Trainers Battle Association, or TBA for short. We are in the Silver Cup. This week we're going against that Polar Dude and the Capone Bridge Crowbats, or the CBC. As you can see, right now he's sitting at 0-2 record. But he does have a pretty tough team. His team consists of Celesteela, Tyranitar Mega, Toxapex, Weavile, Florges, Necrozma, Arcanine, Donphan, Huntstail, Rotom Frost, and Victory Bell. As always, we look at the kills. Celesteela has 4 kills, Florges has 1, and Victory Bell has 1. And Tyranitar Mega has 1 as well. So from that, we can see who's going to come. Definitely do not think that Victory Bell is coming in. It does not have a good chance against my team. But Celesteela, yes. Tyranitar Mega, yes. Florges, yes. Because I do have Noivern, and Florges can help take care of that and put pressure on a couple of my other mons. So I think Celesteela, Tyranitar, Florges, Toxapex, just because it's such a good Pokemon. Donphan, depending on if he brings Donphan, then I know that he's going to be looking to set hazards. And for his 6-mon, maybe Weavile, because as you can see, you're going to see that my Mega is Mega Alakazam. Tyranitar Mega and Weavile can help put pressure on Mega Alakazam. So the more Dark Mons you have, the less times I can bring in Mega Zam, because if I can bring Mega Zam in at the right time and get a Calm Mind up, I can do a lot of damage to him, definitely with the set I'm running. So with that being said, we are going to take a look at our team. So first on our team is Torkoal. Torkoal's running Heat Rock, which with the ability Drought. Heat Rock just makes the Sunny Day ability last from 8 turns for 8 turns instead of 5 turns. The moveset we're running is Lava Plume, Stealth Rocks, Toxic, Will-O-Wisp. Torkoal is kind of just like the throwaway mon. That's why I'm just putting anything on it, any item, anything. It's just the throwaway mon. The best thing it can do with is do some damage to Celesteela. Lava Plume with the EV spread will do about 58% max high roll. So it's really not there for that. Honestly, this thing is on the team because it can get the rocks up, because the way it's built is very bulky, so it can eat a lot of hits. It can get rocks up, maybe put a Toxic on something that I think I need to put a timer on. And the big thing is just the Will-O-Wisp. I really want him to, when I bring in Torkoal, to bring in Donphan, so I can Will-O-Wisp Donphan, because Earthquake will start to do half. And I feel as though if I can really just Will-O-Wisp Donphan, the rest of the day will go by a lot easier. So the EV spread is 248 with the HP, 8 on the special attack, 252 on the special D, and it's running a Calm Nature. Next is going to be the underdog MVP, Choice Scarf, Landorus Tarian, Earthquake, U-Turn, Default, Stone Edge. The only move we're really going to be using is Earthquake. We're just going to Earthquake his whole team. Earthquake will take care of the Tyranitar Mega, it'll take care of the Toxapex, it'll take care of the Florges, it'll take care of the Arcanine, it'll take care of the Donphan, it'll even, so like there's just so many mons that it will take care of that it's going to be, this is going to most likely win us the game. Even though I want Mega Zam to win us the game, I want Mega Zam or Hawlucha to win us the game, I feel as though Landorus is going to be the one that wins it. Is running the Intimidate ability with the 252 on the attack, 4 on the special D, and 252 on the speed with the Jolly Nature. I feel as though his team's going to have a lot of knockoffs. So the items, really, I don't care much about. Personally, I don't like choice items. So if the Choice Scarf gets knocked off, that makes Landorus a lot easier for me, because I don't have to just lock into Earthquake. If I feel as though I need to get out, I can U-turn. If I feel as though, Celestilla's coming in, I can Stone Edge, I can default. So, but I just put it on there just in case he doesn't have knockoff. This will ensure that I outspeed his team and ensure we just get the KOs. Next is Metagross. Metagross is a Choice Band, running Clear Body, Meteor Mash, Earthquakes, Stealth Rocks, Explosion. Just in case if, Landorus goes down, we're just going to back it up with Metagross. And hopefully he'll take a little bit more hits. He doesn't. His only Fire Mon is Arcanine, so I think he's going to bring Arcanine just because he knows that I like to bring Metagross. So I'm more bringing Metagross just to bait out the Fire Mon, because the more Mons that he has weak to Earthquake, the easier it is for us to win with Landorus. 40 on the HP, 252 on the attack, and 216 on the speed with an Adamant nature. Next is Drapion. Drapions are Pursuit Trapper with toxic spikes, Sludge Bomb knockoff Sludge Bombs to help with the Florges. So this is pretty much just here for Florges. Shuckaberry, just in case if he tries to hit me with any Earthquakes, I can eat that hit and still be able to get up Toxic Spikes and move on from there. Even though Toxic Spikes, if he does bring Toxic Spikes really won't do anything, but we have to see what he's going to do. 4 on the attack, 252 on the special attack, 252 on the speed with a naive nature. Next is Mega Zam, typical Mega Zam set. Focus Blast, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Calm Mind. Focus Blast is for the Mega Tyranitar, and for the Celesteela. If I can get a Focus Blast on any one of them, that would be great. And then Psychic can just pretty much run through the rest of the team and Shadow Ball. Definitely if I can get a Calm Mind up. It's 252 on the special attack, 4 on the special D, 252 plus on the speed with the timid nature. And last and not least, hopefully will be our MVP, is Hawlucha. Running Acrobat, Swords Dance, High Jump Kick, and Roost. Now, it's running Mode Breaker, so it can, their Pokemon moves and their effects ignore the ability of other Pokemon. So that works out great. And I'm putting Wide Lens on it to help. Even though High Jump Kick is a 90% accurate move, for some reason it just misses the most. So I'm putting Wide Lens on there to help, hopefully, make it more consistent. But just in case it still fails me, we have Roost on there to Roost up. It's running 96 on the HP, 252 on the attack, 36 on the special D, and 124 on the speed. This set will allow me to be able to outspeed most of his team. So that's the team. Stick with me. You're going to be seeing the battle next. So I linked up with Polar. And the 6 he brought us, the 6 we kind of expected, and we were hoping for Arcanine to come, because now with Arcanine, Florges, Toxapex, Tyranitar, and Donphan all being susceptible to Earthquakes from Landorus and Metagross. So right now we're looking good and excited. This is post-com. So I started with Drapion, and he started with Toxapex. I guess we both decided just to see who's going to poison each other first. He went to Celesteela, where I knocked off the Rocky Helmet, which was big for me. I went to Torkoal, got the Drought up. He switched to Donphan. Hoping that he was going to stay into Donphan, I went for Will-O-Wisp, but he switched to Toxapex. So Toxapex has the burn on it. I get out of there. I go to Landorus T, get the Intimidate off. With the burn plus the Intimidate, he used Knockoff, which pretty much did nothing, but he knocked my Choice Scarf off, which I think makes me slower than his Arcanine. Everything else I still outspeed, so I wasn't really too worried about it. And plus, like I said, with the Choice Scarf being knocked off, now all 4 of my moves are I can use. So next, then he switches out. I go for Earthquake. Should have known that he was going to switch out. I thought he was just going to switch it to anything else, hoping that he wouldn't go to Celesteela, but he did. I should have just used Stone Edge, but it's whatever. I switch out. I go to Torkoal. He toxics me. That's fine because Torkel was pretty much just the sack of the team. Hoping that he would go to Donphan, I go for Will-O-Wisp again, but obviously he goes to Toxapex. So he goes for Skull. We built it so that the Skull wouldn't really hurt. I take the chance to get my rocks up. At this point, now I go to Alakazam thinking like, hey, this is a perfect switch, and Skull's going to do pretty much nothing. He's going to switch out. I can take this time to get a Calm Mind up. He goes to Celesteela. I go Mega. I get the Beast Boost, and I get the Calm Mind up. I go for Focus Blast. Drop his special defense. He toxics me, which is okay because Megazam isn't the only win con we have. Like I said, in the team builder, Landorus is most likely going to finish the game with the most kills, even though we wanted Alakazam and Hawlucha to get the most kills. But I go for Psychic, knock out the Celesteela, so that's the biggest threat. So now literally Earthquake just hits his whole team. He brings in Florges. I'm like, fine, I'll go Psychic. Brings it down to 16. He goes Synthesis. And he just pretty much Toxic stalls and just wastes out the Toxic. I go for Psychic, hoping that it would kill. Now he's at 52. If I went for Psychic again because I knew that he might switch in. But my none of my other moves would have really hurt him because I think the next one was just Shadow Ball. So I could have went for Focus Blast, but I didn't want to take the chance at missing. So I just went for Psychic. He switches out to Tyranitar. Obviously, it doesn't do anything, and now Megazam goes down. So that's fine. Celesteela got to kill a Megazam. I bring in Hawlucha, thinking it's a perfect time. He goes Toxapex. I'm like, oh, that's even better. Isora's Dance. I'm up +2. Now, RNG is not our friend. He goes for Baneful Bunker. I go for another Swords Dance. I'm like, fine. Now I'm +3. At this point, he's like, I got to attack. I go for Swords Dance. I'm +4. He goes for Scald, and he gets the burn. And I'm just like, you got to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. Like now, so now I don't even want to use Hawlucha. He goes for Baneful Bunker. I just go for another Swords Dance because I knew he was going to go for that. I go for Roost to get my health up. He goes for Scald. Heals up. And now I just go for another Roost. Now I'm at 100%. He goes for Knockoff and knocks off the Wide Wind. So I'm like, oh, it's okay. High Jump Kick is still a 90% move. Let's see what we can do. He goes for Baneful Bunker. I go for Acrobats. And then I go for it again, and I kill. So Hawlucha did get a kill. I'm surprised because I didn't think it was going to kill, but I did get a kill. He goes for Extreme Speed. We survive. I'm like, let's hit it. High Jump Kick, and we miss, and we die. So the 90%, the 90 accurate move misses. But the good news is at this point, everything is going to die to Earthquake. Definitely with the Florges being at 58%, everything is going to die. So I bring in Landers, and we just start working. I hit Earthquake. He goes down to 58, and then he goes to 21. He goes for Rapid Spin and gets the rocks off, which I was a little confused about, but I was like, okay, I guess there's nothing else he can do because I am flying. So I go for, he brings in Florges, Earthquake kills. Now he brings in T-Tar. Earthquake brings it to 10%. He goes for Dragon Claw. We survive. He switches out the Donphan. So I said, okay, I guess he's sacking his Donphan. Now, the only thing I needed to do, I didn't calc it because we were kind of just moving really fast at this moment. I said, as long as I live in extreme speed from Arcanine, Landorus will pick up 1, 2, 3, 4 kills, I think. Yeah, 4 kills. 1, 2, 3, 4 kills. As long as we live the extreme speed. He goes for extreme speed. We live on 6%. And then we just Earthquake the rest. We just Earthquake our way through to the win. So we are now officially not winless anymore. Like I said, I picked up the team when the team was 0-1 We lost week 1, which you can go back to my channel and look. We lost week 2, so go back to my channel and look. Week 3 and I think it was a clean win. It was a pretty clean win. I think the misplay with kept Megazam around differential and maybe got it a couple kills, but at the end of the day, Landorus got 4 kills and